Well, John, no stranger, of course, to Tonga. You've played them a couple of times. It's going to be quite a match, isn't it?
Yeah, I have played them a couple of times, fortunately, and it'll be a really tough match, and it's a great challenge and something we're really looking forward to.
Great to see it back in the borders as well, because you're from the borders, raised in Hawick, and although this is Netherdale and Gala, and Hawick people don't tend to sort of like to cross the border, but this is going to be just a great atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope people from all over the borders come, as well as a big crowd from Edinburgh. I remember coming to watch Scotland A play here quite often when I was young, so I always loved those occasions, and hopefully people come along and support us.
Well, I think it was about 5 years ago you were appearing for Scotland under-21 against Tonga. In fact, what are your memories of that?
It was a wet day and we just scraped by, I think 18-17, so it was good to win. Not a classic game, but they played like a typical Tongan side. They were very physical and good with the ball in hand, so that's exactly what we'll expect from the full national team.
Tonga, of course, just like all the other Pacific Islanders, big hitters, like to throw the ball about as well, so it's going to be quite a spectacle.
Yeah, it should be quite similar to the Fiji-Scotland game, actually. And it's always exciting to play against teams like that, but we've got to stick to our game plan and do what we want to do.
Now tell me about Scottish rugby at the moment, because there are tremendous vibes going around. Andy Robinson obviously installed as the head coach, and obviously involved with all the squad, from Scotland to Scotland A and everyone else. Sean Lenine, of course, coming in to coach the Scotland A side. But lots of really good vibes, and everyone thinks this is going to be a really good season ahead. A lot of positives.
Yeah, there definitely is. Winning the Nations Cup obviously in the summer has started to put it on a good note, and then the pro teams have performed particularly well in the Magners League up to this date, so there's a good vibe. There's more interest definitely in Scottish rugby at the moment. There's the TV programme on the Sundays, there's better coverage in the press, and it's really on the up at the moment.
You mentioned the IRB Nations Cup, and of course the trophies over there, which we're delighted to see over here at the moment, and that was quite a performance, because it was really hot conditions over in Romania, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was quite different to anything we're used to playing in, and it was especially pleasing because there was quality teams there. France had a very strong side, and Italy had a good team too, so to come away with the victory there was great.
Tell us about Andy Robinson and the way the players are reacting to him.
He's definitely got the respect of all the players. He's got a huge rugby knowledge from positions 1 to 15, which I think a lot of the players can get a kick out. Getting good advice from a forwards coach, and he wants to play an exciting game. He talks up the Scottish game, which we're probably not used to, and players really enjoy it and respond to that.
And it also gives some of the fringe players, if you like, massive potential opportunities, because he's made changes against Fiji, 10 changes there. It gives people like Kyle Traynor, who's on the bench, and Murray Lowe getting his first start for Scotland, and obviously Alex Grove as well in the centre. It's giving encouragement that it's not going to be the same old faces. You've got to really compete for that position, and of course that includes yourself. Yeah,
it does. Yeah, it's something I'm aiming for. So what he looks at is form and consistency of performance, which is stated publicly, so that's what all players are striving to achieve.
And just briefly, going back to your early days, Hawick, of course.
Yeah, I played 4 seasons at Hawick, so I had a great time there. I really enjoyed it, but I had to move on. I remember some good Hawick Gala games here and at Mansfield Park, and I miss the passionate border crowd, so hopefully they can turn out next Friday and really get behind us.